Welcome to Home with Simone. Today we're walking into spring with a really beautiful DIY. But as always, before I go into the video, I just want to say thank you so much to all of my subscribers, whether new or existing. I appreciate every single one of you. This is definitely a budget-friendly DIY, and all of my flowers came from Ikea. These were the first batch of flowers that I got. This is actually what drew my attention and I really loved them. I have to apologize, guys. I don't know the names of some of the flowers that I chose. A lot of them look like a mix or a hybrid between different types of flowers. So it's probably just easier to look at it than it is for me to try to tell you, oh, it's a hydrangea or something like that. But anyways, I got 5 of these and they were $3.99 each. I love the color on this. It's kind of like an off-white or an ivory color. And I think it's really beautiful. I like that it has the flowers that are open and then some buds. The color of the leaves remind me of the color of celery, which is nice because it's not too deep and it adds a little bit of variety within the different greens that are in the arrangement. I like that I'm able to adjust the height of the flower by bending the stem. These beauties are the next set that I got. I purchased 2 of these flowers. They're $4.99 each. I just love that little kiss of pink. I think it's a timeless flower. Most of these colors I got is timeless. I feel like I can use them for all seasons. I like that it's nice and full. I even appreciate that the inside middle part of it has that beautiful little pink dot. And I love the deep green color of the leaves. I like the oversized leaves on this flower. I think it's going to help to really add a lot of bulk to my arrangement. The next set I got are these little ones, and these are great just to add a little bit of a difference in height and color and style, and it helps to thicken up or fill in those bald spots that you can have in a bouquet that you're trying to get rid of. I got 3 of these, even though I'm showing you 2. One of them fell. I didn't realize it till after I recorded, but they were $1.99 each. I love how the leaves, it reminds me of, there's a plant called lamb's ear, and that's what it reminds me of with that smoky texture on there. It really helps to add a lot of character to this bouquet. This one was $2.99. I was only able to find 1. I wanted 3 of them, but I couldn't find any more no matter where I looked. I really appreciated that they were different textures of leaves, different types of leaves on this. Again, just helping to add a lot of character to the bouquet. Because I'm sticking with such neutral colors, the leaves play a huge part in the final look. This bunch here came all together. It was $11.99. Loving all of the greenery, the different types of greens. We've got some ferns in here. We also have some eucalyptus. I love the different shades, the sizes, the textures. Again, because my bouquet is really staying neutral for the most part, I don't have a lot of color. I really wanted that the leaves were going to be something to add a little bit of something to this bouquet. I did not want it to just look like I've got some flowers in a vase. And to have that character, these were very, very important. I was disappointed with this particular bunch. And later on in the video, you'll see exactly why. The most tedious part of this was taking off all of the tags. It just took so much time. Like I fast forward this because if I let this play, it would have taken so long and you guys would have been super bored. Maybe they can stick the tags somewhere else, maybe towards the end instead of so high up where the bud of the flower is. You have to be really careful and it's stuck really tight. So I'm just kind of jamming the scissors into the tiniest hole and trying to get them in so I can cut it off. That was the only thing that I found a little annoying. And I also damaged one of my flowers just a little bit. Nothing that you can really see. This is the vase that I've chosen as my centerpiece for my floral arrangement. I love the texture on this. I think it's super cute. And when you guys see the tablescape, it'll all make sense to you. And the opening on this as well. That's one of the most important parts of an arrangement is keeping in mind, where am I putting my flowers? It's all fun and games to go to the shop and buy as many beautiful flowers as you can think of. But if you don't have something to display them properly, or a vase or vase, however you want to say it, that can support the look that you're going for, then you're just left with beautiful flowers and disappointment. I know that I wanted this to be really simple, have quite a bit of greenery and a muted look with more of those softer tones, sticking with the ivories, the off-whites, and little bits of pink. And that's why I chose a vase that was a little bit busy on the bottom, but also had a hole in the neck part of it that was wide enough for me to be able to fit the amount of flowers that I would need in order to create the look that I'm going for. I really enjoy creating beautiful things, a beautiful space, a beautiful home, beautiful arrangements. And there's nothing more satisfying than looking back at something that you did yourself from scratch. It is the most encouraging and exhilarating feeling that you can get. And these are some of the main reasons why I tend to do a lot of DIYs. I want to know that I can do this and feel really satisfied that what I had in my mind, or maybe I saw something that I was definitely influenced by, or I really appreciated and wanted to recreate. Just knowing I can do it is something that really makes me feel so good. I told you guys I got disappointed at one part. This is the part I'm talking about. I thought that this green bunch that I had, that it was all individual stems together, but it's not. It's just one big bunch. That threw me off my game a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I actually felt a little intimidated while I was doing the arrangement because I had to think really quick, how can I make this work? And it was a good accident. The only thing I would change is if I knew that these were all attached, I probably would have gotten two and done my arrangement a little different. But needless to say, it came out beautiful. There is a lot of ways to add support to your floral arrangement that is not the typical get the green foam thing, stick the stems in, and there you go. There's paper towel or the toilet paper roll. That can be used if you stick the stems into it to add stability and then put that into your vase. Also, the good old elastic band or hair tie can also be used by wrapping it around the stems. You can put tape. I've seen tape done several different ways, whether it's directly around the stem of the plant or around the opening of the vase, and you put the stems in the middle of that. In my case, I used paper towel. I needed something quick and my mom suggested it and I was like, why not? So I put it in there. Worked out great. I did leave it up a little bit so you guys can see really for the purpose of the video, but all you have to do is just add a couple of green leaves on the other side of it and it will disguise the paper towel is even there. The bouquet came out so beautiful in the vase. It is stunning. I am super excited to share with you guys my spring tablescape. Until then, I'll see you all in the next video.